So the nervous system can be divided up into a number of different sections. First of all, probably the main and most important bit, the central nervous system, or CNS, made up of the brain and spinal cord. So this is where all the information comes into. We integrate all that information, we make decisions, and instigate a response. From there, we move into the peripheral nervous system. So this is all those nerves that exit the central nervous system and take impulses and messages to elsewhere in the body. We then divide into two different sections of the peripheral nervous system. We've got the sensory division, or afferent, and we've got the motor division, or efferent. Sensory, we've got information from receptors around the body. We've mentioned proprioceptors, bringing information in from the muscles, from the joints, from the tendons. We've got chemoreceptors, bringing information back from within the blood about oxygen levels, carbon dioxide levels, acid levels. We've got baroreceptors about blood pressure and various different things to send that information through the peripheral system into the central system where an appropriate decision can be made. The opposite side of that is the motor division. These are the motor nerve fibers. So once that central nervous system's decided upon an action, it's going to fire those out through the motor nerves and take it to the effectors, which might be the muscles. So for example, telling our quadriceps to contract to kick a football. Okay. Below that, we've then got two sections again. The somatic system. So this is mainly our voluntary motor stuff. So that example we just gave about kicking the football, firing the quadriceps, would be done via somatic nervous system. And we've got the autonomic nervous system, or ANS. Okay, autonomic, similar to automatic. That's kind of going to give you the clue as to what it should do. So this is our involuntary or visceral motor nerves. So these tend to be the ones that are going to our organs, the smooth muscles, various places in the body, such as in our blood vessels and the glands, so our hormonal system. So this might be telling our heart to speed up in response to exercise. So the autonomic system, again, has two subdivisions, sympathetic and parasympathetic. Sympathetic tends to be, let's speed things up to prepare. So in the terms of exercise, we're about to start. Our sympathetic division of the autonomic nervous system will speed our heart up, so we are pumping more blood, preparing our body to undertake exercise. Parasympathetic would be the opposite. So at the end of exercise, that might be telling our heart to slow back down because we no longer need that high output. So again, central nervous system, information in, decisions made. Peripheral, carry that out. Motor, to cause an action. Somatic, to be a voluntary action in our muscles generally. Autonomic, to be an involuntary reaction, maybe it's within the organs. Sympathetic would speed those organs up. Parasympathetic would slow them back down. Remember, all those actions will result in further feedback that our sensory nervous system will feed back through the peripheral nervous system to the central nervous system, so we can make another decision and go again and finalize what we call the neural loop.